25th president with a message of putting America first, while describing his victory in last year's election as the beginning of a movement that the world has never seen before. In his maiden address as president on the steps of Capitol Hill, while some protests erupted just kilometers away, President Trump said he would follow two rules: that's buy American and hire American. In a speech, observers were watching closely for elements of unity. Trump focused rather on his vision for the country, slamming establishment politics and also warning that the time for empty talk by politicians was over.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
The dawn of a new era, with the transition of power from one president to the next complete, and in front of hundreds of thousands of enthusiastic supporters, the beginning of a new vision for America.
Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning, because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another, or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
In the presence of his defeated presidential opponent, Hillary Clinton. And while protests erupted in other parts of the city against his presidency with over 100 arrests, the president rebuked what he called the Washington elite.
The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. And while they celebrated in our nation's capital, there was little to celebrate for struggling families all across our land. That all changes starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you.
A day that included much pomp and ceremony with the inauguration parade and significant farewells with the departure of the Obama family. But this was President Trump's moment.
We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.
Despite his detractors, history made, and the beginning of a new era in American politics. An inauguration that caps a meteoric rise for President Trump in American politics, despite the naysayers and skeptics who said this day might never come. And while some might be disappointed that Trump's speech was not as unifying for a divided country as might have been hoped, he will be judged not on his rhetoric, but on his actions, whether good or bad, and the impact those have on the American people. Sherwin Bricepies, SABC News, Washington.
In the meantime,